Okay, YouTube stream is live. TikTok stream. I didn't name it yet. I knew I'd forgotten something. There we go. Okay. Just resize the old window there. Why can I not see the top of the window? Where is it? Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Fuck's sake. There we go. Okay. And we're good to go. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Monday. How are you doing? Just a couple of minutes late today, pretty much on time. But welcome back to Minecraft Monday. We're doing some more Create at Astra today. Just loading into the world now, there we go. How's everyone doing? Hi Dagger, hi Danny, how are you both? One thing I just want to... There we go. Make the chat a little bit bigger. How you doing? I'm doing good, Danny. Thank you very much. How have you been? Good weekends? How long you got in that world? Says Alf. This is our 13th episode, Alf. So we've been playing for 24 hours. Because we do 3 hours per stream. Danny says, baby was poorly, so not the best. Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. Hope everything's alright now, though. But yes, we're diving back into Create at Astra. You can see here the factory so far. We'll have a quick look round, just to recap. If it's your first time watching, don't worry, we're going to take a quick look around and see what we've done so far. And then I'll talk about what we're going to be actually getting on with today. So let's head down there and see. Ignore the emu. Okay, so first things first. Again, if it's your first time watching, let's just quickly recap what's going on. So this is a mod pack of mine called Create at Astra. If you're on the Discord server, you can download it in the Minecraft channel. But it's a mod pack mainly focused around the Create mod and the Ad Astra mod. You may be familiar with Create. It's one of the biggest mods going at the minute. It's the mod that adds in all the machinery, all the steam power, and all that kind of stuff. And Ad Astra is a remake of Galacticraft, which you may also remember if you've been playing modded Minecraft for a while. But those are the two core mods in the pack. Then there's lots of other stuff as well. We got Terralith, Incendium, Nullscape. We got backpacks. We got minimap. We got waystones. We got all sorts of bits and pieces. But the main one is Create. And Create is the mod that we've been focusing on the most so far. So in here we've got our main warehouse, our main little machine shop, which has got various bits and pieces working away. We got a little bit of automation too. This machine here makes andesite alloy. Up at the top of this hill here we got a tree farm, which is harvesting birch trees at the minute to make andesite casings. And then over here we've got our casing farm, which turns the andesite alloy and stripped birch logs into andesite casings. And then all that gets shipped off to our storage vault, which is just here. So that's the main production line that we've got set up at the minute. We have also got a few other bits and pieces, like we got this little pumpkin farm here. But at the minute, we are working on building a new factory, and it's this building here. Last week, we finished building the lower floor, which is this floor here. And we've got a couple of machines in here already. As you can see, we've already got a crushing wheel set up over here. And this big machine here is a biodiesel plant. So what we're going to be doing today is powering it. 1 second, sorry. We're off to a good start today, are we? Good start today. Okay, anyway. It's going to be one of those live streams, is it? Great. Anyway, this machine here makes biodiesel. We built it in the last stream, but it's not actually moving, as you can see right now. None of the machinery is actually working. The reason for that is we haven't powered it yet. So today we're going to be building we're going to be building an actual diesel engine to power the setup, and we're going to be building some crop farms to supply the ingredients needed to craft the biodiesel. So if we look at the checklist here, you can see we got radial crop farm ×2. We're going to be doing 1 for potatoes and 1 for wheat. Then we need to make 6 huge diesel generators, which are going to power this entire building, and probably will be enough to power our entire base. If we do have time later in the stream, I'd like to get a tree farm set up so that we can move towards train track production. But the main focus is getting this biodiesel generator up and running. Hi Saul, how you doing? Turkish, how are you? I'm good, thanks Philip. How are you doing? Calcoom, do you think there is market for an engineering simulator in a more realistic theme and physics, etc.? I do, yeah. I think, I mean, I think there's a market for any kind of simulator. You know, there's some really niche simulators out there. But you know, as someone who plays a lot of farming sim and Euro Truck Sim, a common complaint that I see within the communities of those games is that there isn't enough focus on the mechanics of it all, you know, repairing vehicles and doing maintenance and engineering and stuff like that. So I think it would be really cool to have some kind of more realistic engineering-based simulation game. I think there is definitely a gap in the market for something like that, I'd say. Anyway, very first thing we need to do is we need to repair our diamond pickaxe here. We've got 2 enchanted diamond pickaxes. We want to repair this one. Not fully, we'll just use half the diamonds, because we're going to go do some mining right now. Not underground mining, we're going to go do some surface mining. We need to get some more calcite, because there's still 2 more stories to build on this building here. So that's the first thing we're going to do. I like PC building sim, but I'd like to get down to system design and stuff. That would be awesome. I'm a big fan of PC building sim as well. I actually got that for free when it was a free game on Epic a couple of years back, and it was really fun. And like I say, I do think that there's definitely a market for that kind of thing. I think there are people out there who would love a game that really gets super detailed with it and gets into the really basic stuff. Because a lot of simulator games are a bit too broad in their scope, you know. A lot of simulator games, like farming sim. Farming is such a broad concept. There's so many different aspects of farming, so you don't really get to zoom in and focus on one specific area of farming in like a super detailed way. So yeah, I like I say, I think there'd definitely be a market for that. I think that'd be an interesting concept. Epic free games are awesome. Don't think I've actually paid for a single game on there. I've paid for SnowRunner and Oddworld Soulstorm, which was an Epic exclusive before it released on Steam. But those are, I think, the only 2 games I've ever actually paid for on Epic. I love their free games. Not every game is something that I'm interested in, but the fact that there's a free game like every couple of weeks, eventually you'll find something that you'll enjoy, you know. I think it's a really cool idea. What's the aim of the game in Minecraft, says Big J? Well, right now our aim is to build a factory to process ore. Our eventual goal is to get to the moon and other planets, because we're playing with Galacticraft, or Ad Astra as it's now called. I think I'm just going to completely fill my inventory with calcite. I can't imagine doing this with a normal unenchanted pickaxe because we need so much of this stuff. It's great to be able to just do it all in one go like this really quickly. And if you're wondering, this pickaxe has unbreaking and efficiency. Unbreaking 3 and efficiency 4. So it's very fast at mining calcite, specifically. Okay, I'm going to need to pull out a bed. Oh, we need a bit of granite as well, actually, for the outer pillars of the building. I might even already be following you, but do you do Twitch, or is this primary platform? I'm only on TikTok and YouTube at the minute, Cal. I have considered Twitch. It's definitely something that I want to look into because obviously it's a very big platform and a lot of people do ask me if I'd ever make the move to Twitch. But at the minute, I think, you know, YouTube and TikTok is enough for me. You know, it's enough to handle as it is. I can't imagine handling 3 different chats at once. I mean, I don't really get too many comments over on YouTube, so it's pretty much only the TikTok chat that I actually have to monitor. But I can't imagine managing the TikTok and Twitch chats at the same time. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But yeah, like I say, I have considered it, and I think eventually I would like to branch out to Twitch. But at the minute, it's just TikTok and YouTube. Okay, we've stumbled into an underground lake, by the way. That might be our sign to stop digging down. Oh, we dig so much slower in the water as well. God, having to dig it at a normal speed. Yeah. What are you playing? This is Minecraft, Ross. I'm playing modded Minecraft. It's a custom mod pack by me called Create Ad Astra. If you are in the Discord server, you can download the mod pack from the Minecraft channel. Okay, I think we might have enough calcite there. I actually don't know if that will be enough, to be honest, because of how big the building is going to be. But yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We'll call it there for now. If we need more, we can get more. I mean, there's plenty of it here. Look, we could always come back and just help ourselves next time we need some. So, are you from Derbyshire? Your accent sounds familiar. I'm from South Yorkshire, actually, which is close enough. I do think that the South Yorkshire accent is a bit closer to Derbyshire than it is to, like, North Yorkshire, for example. Because I've noticed here on TikTok, a lot of the time when I tell people that I'm from Yorkshire, they don't believe it because I don't have a Yorkshire accent. Because I don't have, like, the stereotypical broad Yorkshire accent that people in North Yorkshire do. I think the South Yorkshire accent is a lot more muted. It's a lot less strong, shall we say, than North Yorkshire. And I'd say it is quite similar to a Derbyshire accent. It could be because my granddad, well, my great-grandma was actually from Belper. That could be where the influence of the Derbyshire accent comes in. But again, I just think that people from South Yorkshire in general, it sounds a bit more Derbyshire than it does like your stereotypical Yorkshire, you know? I'm from East Yorkshire and it's a lot stronger than the South. Yeah, like I say, I think It's weird because South Yorkshire, it just doesn't quite have the same ring to it as accents from the other parts of Yorkshire. Okay, that should be enough to be getting started. I'm going to get some granite as well. I know where there's a granite cave, so that shouldn't be too hard to grab. Thoughts on Lily Tino, says AP. Don't like her. And also, kind of sick of getting asked that question. Thanks for following, though, AP. Thanks for following user775 as well. Okay, I always forget where the entrance is to the granite cave, though. It's somewhere around here. Have you had your eyelashes done, or do you just have great mascara? Asks P. Honestly, P, not to brag, but I just have great eyelashes. Because I'm not wearing mascara right now, and I've also not had my eyelashes done. They just look like that. I'm quite proud of my eyelashes, actually. My eyebrows, on the other hand, that's a different story. They're far too bushy, but my eyelashes, you can't take that away from me. Okay, here's the granite. We should have just come down here in the first place. Right, okay. Fill your boots, Saul. Get as much as you can. Couple of stacks. Try not to get attacked by locals. God, it's so much slower on granite, though, compared to the calcite. I think calcite in general is a quicker block to mine anyway, which is why it's instantaneous with this pickaxe. But granite's a lot tougher. We're gonna need quite a lot of this, though. That's the unfortunate part. Let me try and work it out. Okay, so I think our base has 5 pillars on the shorter sides and 6 pillars on the longer sides. So 5, 10, 22, minus the 4 corners, obviously, because they're duplicated. So 18 pillars, each 20 blocks high. So it's going to be a stack per 3 pillars. 18 pillars, 6 stacks. 6 stacks should be enough. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to get 6 stacks. Do your parents support you for being trans? They do, Nuri, yes. My parents have been very supportive of me. I was very nervous to come out to my parents because I've heard so many horror stories, you know, of gay people and trans people coming out to their parents. And unfortunately, it doesn't always go well. But in my case, I was worried about nothing. I've been really, really lucky because my parents have been so supportive. I was really pleasantly surprised that they took it so well. And they really have been there for me every step of the way. Finally, some trans crafting. Yep. If you like trans people and Minecraft, you've come to the right place. Oh god, we haven't even got 3 stacks yet. This is so much slower than the calcite. God damn. Thanks for following N1664, that's nuts. Thank you very much. Okay, we got 3.5 stacks nearly. I want to get to the building though. I honestly, I think mining is the most boring part of the game. The building is much more fun. I know mining is literally half the game. I mean, it's right there in the name. But I don't care for it. Oh, see, look at the calcite. Look how... Oh, that's marble. But look how quickly the marble gets mined. It's ridiculous. Do you enjoy the designing aspect most in the game? I do, P. Yeah, I do love building stuff. I do play a lot of creative just because I love building really cool-looking stuff. But there's also, you know, it is very rewarding to build cool stuff in survival as well. That's why I like modded so much as well, especially with a mod like Create, because you can put... You really do have to think. You really have to... Like, when you're designing these big machines and stuff, you really do have to put a lot of thought into the design process, which is what I enjoy the most about it. It's really fun. But yeah, I'd say the building part is definitely what I enjoy most. The mining's boring, in my opinion. Exploring can be fun, you know, and visiting all the biomes and collecting all the items can be fun. But building is where the real fun is for me. You had a good day today? I have, Fred. Thank you very much. If you like building stuff, you might want to learn Blender for 3D modeling. I actually already use Blender, N1664. I first learned how to use it... Well, actually, no. I didn't learn how to use it at uni. I learned how to use 3ds Max at university. Don't use 3ds Max. It's absolutely terrible. Use Blender. I self-taught Blender after university because there was no way I was going to continue using 3ds Max. But yeah, I do use Blender. Right now, actually, I'm working on a mod for Train Simulator. So I've been doing some Blender modeling for that, which is very fun. Again, it's a very rewarding thing to do, to see a model come together, you know? Do you play FIFA, says Celtic fan? I don't, Celtic fan, no. Oh, Celtic page, sorry. I'm not really into football. It's never really been my cup of tea. Okay, I think we got enough granite now. Okay, we'll head back to the service. But yeah, football, just never been my bag, to be honest. What games do you play? I'm a big fan of simulator games. I play a lot of Farming Sim, Euro Truck, and Train Simulator. I'm a big fan of city building games. I love stuff like Transport Fever, City Skylines, that kind of thing. What the hell was that? What the... Oh, it's echolocation. Oh, I didn't realise you could actually see the whale's echolocation. That's cool. But yeah, I like sci-fi. I'm a big fan of sci-fi survival sort of games. Like Subnautica is a great game. Love sci-fi. Alien, Oddworld. My favourite game of all time is Oddworld: Abe's Exodus. A brilliant sci-fi game from 1998. But I'd say I've got quite a wide range of interests when it comes to games. Do you play Forza or anything like that? I'm not really into racing games. When I do play driving games, I prefer like more heavy-duty driving games, like Euro Truck, SnowRunner, that kind of stuff. The racing specifically, I'm not as big on. Have you ever played Mafia, says Ob? I've never played Mafia, actually, no. Okay, granite pillars. Right, we're going to do some building now, everybody. Stay calm. building is about to take place. Thanks for following Select Page, by the way. Okay, we now have granite pillars, plenty of those, and we also have calcite bricks, plenty of those too. I'm gonna just fill my inventory with as much as I can. Because they do actually need to be in your inventory for the building gadget to work. Okay, then we get the copy-paste gadget out. Transgender? Yes, I am transgender. Logan is the best. Although you've misspelled that as transgender. But I am quite into trains, so it's not far off the truth, really. Have you played Fortnite? I haven't, Andy, no. Fortnite, not really my cup of tea. I'm not really massively into multiplayer games, to be honest. I prefer single player. When I do play multiplayer games, it's usually smaller, like 4 or 5 player games that I can play with my close friends. I don't really enjoy doing like online games with loads and loads of other players. I prefer to play with people I know, you know. What I'm doing now, by the way, I'm going to build a ring, and then we're going to build it up layer by layer with the copy-paste gadget. So I'm not going to be placing all these blocks manually, don't worry. I'm only building one layer by hand. I should probably do it this way, that's a bit quicker. There we go. And then pillars around the edge. Let's see if I got the maths right. Oh. And we dropped one. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did get the maths wrong. Because I said it was 6 by 5, but it's actually 7 by 6. I think we got more than we actually need anyway, so it shouldn't cause any problems. Oh. Okay, there we go. I'll just go and pick up the couple that I dropped. And one round here somewhere. There we go. And now I need to actually make sure we're building this the right height. So let's head inside. We need to count how tall the floors are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 blocks, then the ceiling. So 11 blocks total, 2 floors, so that's 22 blocks high. We need to build it. Hey, Mikey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need to move this barrel and this train track as well, because we don't want to clone those. Thanks for following, Mason. Let's get these out of the way. There we go. Okay, switch to copy mode. Right, and then switch to paste. And then all we need to do is paste this 21 times, and we will have the building at the correct height. So there's 1, 2, 3. I am going to have to count these out loud, or I will lose count. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're a third of the way there. 8, 9, 10. We're halfway there. 11, 12, 13. Oh, don't fall. 14. We were 2/3 of the way there, but we have now fallen down. And also, apparently, we ran out of calcite, so we didn't get enough calcite, as it turns out. Okay. Don't panic. Everyone stay calm. Let me get up there and see what's going on. Okay, so we've run out of calcite. And we still need to go up another 7 layers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've fallen off again. Good. The reason I keep falling off, by the way, is because it keeps placing the blocks where I'm standing, which then pushes me off to the side. You know what? Let's just go and get some more calcite. We're going to need it. Let's come back to that. Let's go get some more calcite and then come back. What day old is your world, says Ollie. I've no idea, Ollie. Statistics. Does it not say under statistics? It says time played, which is 2.1 days, apparently. Oh, F3. I don't know where I'm looking. At the end of the difficulty in brackets. Oh, okay. 265 days then. Lovely. So about 9 months then. In-game. Only 2 days in real time, obviously. Okay, I think we might have dug a little bit too deep at this point. I might go back up to the surface and start mining a little bit further outwards. There we go, that's better. How are we doing? Keep going. Keep going. I'm try and fill the inventory again. Done good for 2 days. Thanks, Mason. I'm glad that I did decide to make my base out of calcite, because it's just so easy to mine. Like, it's a good job I didn't say, let's make the whole thing out of stone, you know, because that would have been a nightmare. Having said that, we do actually need quite a bit of stone for the floors, though, so maybe we shouldn't have made the floors out of stone either. But, you know, we live and learn. I think that's probably enough. Let's head back home. Okay. I'm going to go straight to sleep before we start getting swarmed by mobs. There we go. Have you made it to the Nether yet? Yes, Mason. We actually went to the Nether in the very first episode. Because we had to get these blaze burners. Are you going to play Euro Truck today? Not today. It's going to be tomorrow, the next Euro Truck stream. Oh, so many bricks. Will you play Farming Sim today? Nope. Farming Sim will be on Friday. Okay, we're getting close, actually. We do need to go up a few more layers, but we are getting near to the top now. I'm going to count from the inside how far we've gone so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, that's the height that we need to get to. So we're already fairly close, actually. Okay, get the copy gadget out. Ah, this is a bit better. We won't get knocked off now if we stand here. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. That'll do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It was supposed to be 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up again. We were 1 block short. For God's sake. Thanks for the rainbow, Calcoom. Okay, 1 more. Now it's the correct height. So we're not, like I said earlier, we're not going to have enough cobbles. We're not going to have enough stone bricks to do the floors fully. But as long as we can put in a little bit of the ceiling, because the radial crop farms are going to be on the roof, way up there. Let's see how big this looks from a distance, by the way, because I really don't know how this is going to look from afar. Let's find out. I'll go to my normal viewing spot, where I normally go to look at the base and see how the progress is coming along. Oh, wow. Oh, that's bigger. That's quite big, isn't it? That's quite a sizable building. I like it, though. I like it. I mean, it'll look better once it's got a bit of detailing on it. At the minute, it is just a very clean slab of white brick. We will add some detailing in there. We'll add a bit of texture to it. Maybe a couple of windows, air vents. You know, there'll be pipes and stuff going up the outside of the building and stuff like that. It will look a lot more industrial by the time we finish with it. I want it to look a lot more like the first building that we've got over here, because this building, I'm really pleased with this one. I'm really happy with the industrial look that this one has, with the cracked bricks and the the little window slits and stuff like that. I'm really happy with this, and I'm hoping that we will be able to transform this as well and make this one look a bit more industrial too. But for the time being, the building's there. That's what we needed. Now we can concentrate on getting more stuff inside it. Do you do flight simulators? Says Xander. I don't, Xander. No, I'm not. I'm not really into planes. I've never really been interested in planes. So I've just never had any interest in trying flight simulator. Actually, I'm going to go make some scaffolding. Or some ladders. We could use ladders for now. It's tomorrow, Trucking Tuesday. It is, Robert, yes. I wish I could add mods to Minecraft, but every time I try, it just says it's crashed. Sorry about that, Olivia. Have you tried... are you using CurseForge? Because CurseForge is the best place to find mods. They're all like tried and tested, so they're less likely to crash your game and stuff. How do we make scaffolding? Just bamboo and sticks. Do we have bamboo? We don't actually have any bamboo. We got ladders. Let's use some andesite ladders. I was wanting to use some of these anyway. There we go. We're going to have a really tall... I'm going to try and replicate this cage ladder. But all the way up the side of this building. Let's do it right here. Now, should it be in the middle of the panel, or should it be to one side? I think we'll do it up the middle for now. That's what I tried, but it must be my PC. It could be... Olivia, yeah, it could just be a PC problem. Unfortunately, it does happen, you know. Okay, one thing I don't like is that the floor here is going to be flush with the top of the wall, so I might raise this up just one more block, just so we got a bit of a lip around the top floor. There we go, one more block. There we go, that looks better, I think. When did you start playing Minecraft, says Mason? I first played Minecraft in 2013. I started with the Redstone update, 1.5. So about 12 years ago now. What's your favourite tractor, says Jack Cooper? My favourite tractor, Jack, is the Cat 65C. The original Challenger. Great tractor, absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of Challenger in general. Okay, paste. And I'm just going to paste as many of these as I can. I think we need to stand here. Okay, why is it placing it above, though? I want it to be placed there. What? Why did that not place? Oh, can it not work when I'm holding shift? Oh shit, now I've placed them underneath by mistake. Okay, the building gadget is really letting the side down right now. There we go, that's better. Play Farming Sim 25. I only play Farming Sim on Fridays, Ron. And no matter how many times you ask that question, I will still only play Farming Sim on Fridays. Oh, it's one block short. Oh shit, you know what that means, don't you? It means it's overwritten these blocks here. Oh no, it hasn't. Maybe I just copied it a block short then. Okay, now I need to get rid of the extra floor that I accidentally put underneath here. What does AMA mean? Says Tezran. Ask me anything, Tezran, and I will do my best to answer. Thanks for the scarab, Keokum, or how do you pronounce your username, actually? Is it Kal-El-Kum? Thank you for all the gifts, in any case. Thank you very much. What's your favourite area of farming on Farming Sim? I just like your typical arable crops, you know. Just your typical crop cycle, planting, cultivating, harvesting. Anything that involves a combine harvester, you know, oats, barley, wheat, sorghum. I like all that kind of stuff. Which might be a bit of a basic answer, because it's like the very first basic stuff that you do when you first start playing Farming Sim, but I really enjoy that stuff. Oh, no. Okay, we died. Holy shit, we actually died. That's got to be our first death in about 6 or 7 episodes. God damn. We just missed the ladder. That's really annoying, because we were on quite a high level as well. Well, shit happens, you know. Accidents happen in the workplace. I'm going to bin the obituary, though. I don't need that. That's useless to me. Let me just go and chuck that in the bin. Oh, I can't believe we just died. I'm a little bit annoyed now, because I genuinely think that's the first time we died in 7 episodes. I'd have to look back and see when we last died, but it was a while ago. It was definitely a while ago. Oh well, never mind. Like I say, shit happens. What you building, says Jack? We're currently building a factory, Jack. A 3-story factory. There's a story below us already, and then there's going to be 2 stories above. We need more cobblestone, though, for the stone bricks. So that means more mining. God, we're almost an hour in, and we haven't even got to the first thing on today's checklist. Great. For what? The factory's going to house all of our machinery, all the create mod stuff. So, for example, currently the bottom floor has a biodiesel refinery in it. It's eventually going to have the train track production facility. We're also going to have our precision mechanism factory down there as well. Basically, all of the machines that we haven't already built, all of the machines that aren't outside, are all going to be inside. Go to creative at this point. What are these mods? What a strange thing to say. We're literally 13 episodes in, and we're only just building our main factory. I don't understand how you can consider this cheating. Like, when we've done everything legitimately. Oh, whoops. Not there. Sorry, this takes a while. Is it even smelting right now? There we go. I think we got a little bit of stone in storage as well. 54. Okay. We don't have any stone bricks in storage, though, so this is... Whatever we get from this is all we've really got, unless we go and do some more mining, which I don't really want to do, but if we have to, then we have to. Okay, up we go again. Is that your dinner, says Jack? Is what my dinner? These stone bricks? No. Okay, we might have enough for a couple more layers. Oh, we've got more than I thought, actually. Okay, carry on. Keep going. One more. There we go. That should be enough room, now that I'm looking at it, to fit our radial farms. Again, we don't have anywhere near enough to actually complete the ceiling, the roof. But as long as we got enough space to build the crop farms, that's the main thing. You were cooking it, says Jack. I was smelting it, Jack. I was smelting the cobblestone to make stone. Basically, that machine does the same job as a furnace. Okay, I think we're going to need a blueprint, actually. A schematic, sorry. Blue... Can we make blue dye from blueberries? No. Okay. How do we make blue dye, then? With lapis. Lapis and bone meal. There we go. Then we combine that with paper. And that gets us our... Not a shovel, paper. And that gets us our schematics. I'm making a few extra schematics this time, because we keep needing them. We might as well have some spares. We need the schematic table as well, because we need to make the radial farm schematic. There we go. Did you go to Portugal this month? I've never been to Portugal. Mesco's Vado. I've never been to Portugal. Okay, here's the blueprint. Or schematic, as it's called in Create. Same difference. And we need to build 2 of these. Thanks for the GG, Draydog. How are you doing? Okay, now. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I accidentally left the frame, the measure... Oh. Okay, it doesn't quite fit, but it's okay. I accidentally left a couple of blocks extra here, but it's not a big deal. So there should be... If I've built it right, this building should be exactly the right size to fit exactly 6 farms on top. So 2 by 3. When are you next playing Farming Sim? On Friday, Food City. Okay, so there should be a 3-block gap here. Or, oh wait, where's the center of the building? The center of the building's here. Oh, okay, right, I see. So we want one there, and then the other one is going to go exactly opposite. Let's just count how many blocks wide it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if there's a gap here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then another gap, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then another gap, and... oh, fuck. How have I measured this wrong? How have I measured this wrong? Do you remember me? I do Food City, yes. How are you doing? Okay, let me just place the frame, just the outer circle, and we'll see. We'll make it fit. Of course. How's your day going? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, that's one. That's one complete circle. There should be enough room to fit 6 of these on this roof. Right, and if we place them here, we've got 1 block of space around each edge. But will it work in this direction? So let's say there's a 1 block gap here. And then we have our next circle starting there. And then a gap here. Okay, so why do we have this huge gap here now? We got a gap of 3 blocks there. How... I don't understand how we've ended up with this huge gap, unless I've built the entire building the wrong shape. Oh, for fuck's sake, I think I've built the entire building the wrong shape. Okay. What if I... Right, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. We're going to move the whole thing 1 block diagonally in that direction. Like this. So there's now a 2 block gap around the edges of the building. Ignore the mismatched blocks for now. We'll sort all of that. Right, okay, so if we do that, now we just copy that 6 times. We might need more granite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 spaces. Okay, it does line up. It does line up. How can you get granite pillars, says Imran. The granite pillars are from Create. Why does it need to be 6, says Robert. It doesn't actually need to be 6. That's just how much space I planned for to fit 6 of them on here. At the minute, we're only actually going to have 2 complete farms, but it's, you know, I want to have enough space to build more in future. So then if there's any other crops that we need to grow, we can just build another farm, and we know that we've got enough space for it. I'm going to have to go back down and pick up all of that stuff that I've dropped, though. Okay. So the thing is, we only actually need to build 1 farm, and then we can use the copy-paste gadget to build another exactly the same. So let's just focus on getting this one complete. There we go. Then we just need dirt in the middle. I should have got all this stuff before we came up here. Okay, let's figure out exactly what we need before we go down, so we're not making multiple trips. So dirt, just as much dirt as possible, basically. Let me push this back a block. Is it modded, says Archie? Yes, Archie. You can download the mod pack on the Discord server if you're over there. It's in the Minecraft channel. Okay, so dirt, lots of dirt. And then we're going to need 4 harvesters, sorry. 4 harvesters, 1 interface, 2 interfaces. Hang on. 4 harvesters, 2 interfaces, 1 barrel, 8 sails, and a bearing, a windmill bearing. Okay, remember all that? Good. When are you playing Farming Sim again? On Friday, Connell. Okay. Interfaces. Do we have any? No. How do we make them? Just a chute and a casing. That's cheap as chips. We can make those easily. We're going to need 4 of them because we're building 2 farms, and each farm needs 2. Okay. And then we need harvesters. I don't think we got any of those either. How do we make those? 2 iron plates, 4 andesite alloy. Okay, and we need to make 8 of those total. So that's going to be 16 iron ingots. And then what else do we need? Windmill bearings. We need 2 of those. Which we also don't have. They're cheap as well. Slabs. Oh, we don't have slabs in our inventory right now. Slabs. There we go. And granite, diorite, or andesite. We'll use diorite just because it's cheap and we've got loads of it and we don't want it for anything because it's ugly as hell. No offense to the diorite enjoyers. Do you play a different game every day? Yes, my schedule is Minecraft on a Monday, Euro Truck on Tuesday, and Farming Sim on Friday. That's my current rotation of games. Go Nether, says Archie. There's really no need for me to go to the Nether right now. I'm literally in the middle of trying to build something, so... Okay, dirt. Oh, and we need water as well. I forgot about water. Where's... Okay, we got 2 buckets here. We're also going to need a hoe for the ground. There we go. Oh, we need glue. Okay, that's done, so we can make the... What else did I need? Harvesters. Harvesters. There we go, 8 of those. Barrels, we need 2 barrels. Oh, we need windmill sails as well. God, there's always something else, isn't there? We've got a barrel here. There we go, 2 barrels. Windmill sails, which we don't have. Wool, andesite, sticks. Times 8. Wait, how many do we need for each one, sorry? Okay. I suggest getting different headphones. They're bad, not hating, says Crimson Shadow X. I've had these headphones for 2 years and they work perfectly fine. There's absolutely no reason for me to get anything more expensive. Wool. We need wool. We got some wool. Not enough wool, unfortunately, but if we got... No, we don't have string either. Okay, so now we're going to have to go and shear some sheep as well. Lovely. They may only be 10 quid, but they ain't good quality. They don't need to be good quality. I only wear headphones when I'm streaming. The rest of the time, I just have my desktop audio. And also, they're not bad quality. Like, I can hear the game perfectly fine. That's literally all that you need from headphones, is to be able to hear the game. Oh shit. Whoops. What mods have you got? It says Rusty Cows. I've got about 100 mods in the pack. The main ones are Create and Add Astra. No, you need good sound. I've got good sound. I've got good sound. I can hear the game, and it sounds pretty good. Oh, there's plenty of sheep here. Perfect. Oh, and there's a waystone. Good. Could always use more of those. Oh, hello. You're not going to hurt me, are you? Crimson Shadow. I'm not upgrading my headphones. I like the headphones I've got. They work fine. There's always someone who's like, oh, your headphones are shit. You need to spend £3 million and get these really, really good ones. These are fine. They're fine. If you want to buy expensive headphones, buy expensive headphones. These are fine. Was about to say someone's on their period, but you can't get them. There it is. There it is. Straight to the transphobia. Literally, the slightest bit of criticism, and you immediately turn around and like, yeah, well, you're not a woman. Like, this happens every time. It literally happened in the last live stream because I pronounced a word wrong, and then someone corrected my pronunciation. And then when I said, you know, it doesn't really matter how you pronounce it, they immediately turned around and were like, oh yeah, well, you're a man. Like, why are you so pressed about the headphones that I've got? Genuinely. Oh wait, I didn't actually craft the sails that we needed to craft. I think I can craft them without a crafting table anyway. So let's head back up. Okay, so we need sticks. Oh, we're one block short. Are you joking? And then the andesite alloy there. We'll have to use one of the orange ones then. Which I put away, so we're now going to have to go back down there. Great. Seems like your only defense is that everything's transphobic. I mean, you literally turned around and said, oh, I forgot that you can't get periods because you're not a biological woman. You literally turned around and said that to me just because I said I like my headphones. You just changed my words. The comment's right there. The comment is literally right there. Oh, no, it's not. You deleted it. Well done. Well done. Did you actually do that? Oh, no, I could see it. Was about... Right, okay, so the comment was, and I'm reading word for word here, was about to say someone's on their period, but you can't get them. And you said that to me because I said that I like my headphones. Okay, there we go. Now we got all the sails we wanted. Okay, we want the storage interface here with water on top. Oh, we didn't get water. For fuck's sake. Okay. I ain't trying to hate or beef. Okay, like, I believe you're not trying to hate or beef, but if you're not trying to hate or beef, then when I said I like my headphones, you could have just said, fair enough. Instead of constantly repeating, get better headphones, get better headphones. You could have literally just said, okay, fair enough. If you want to keep those headphones, that's up to you. Like, if you don't want to cause beef, then why are you so hung up on this whole headphone thing? Okay. Wrench. Where's my wrench? There we go. I shouldn't have actually hoed the ground yet. I should have left that till last, because we're going to need to hoe some of it again. I love the fact you're arguing about headphones. It's ridiculous, isn't it, Charlie? It is quite ridiculous. But it doesn't matter, because the conversation's over now anyway. Let's just move on. Let's concentrate on the game. Okay, then we need the harvester itself. That's going to stick out in this direction. Afternoon, what have I missed, says Charlie. Not much, Charlie. Welcome to the stream. How you been? Okay, there we go. I think that's ready to go now. Is the spider still alive? No, Crimson. My spider died about 2 months ago. I'm looking to get a new one soon, but I haven't yet. Okay, there we go. So we should now be able to use the copy-paste gadget on this. Copy from there to... Oh, for fuck's sake. We're going to have to extend the floor artificially again, aren't we? To here. There we go. Then switch to paste. And, oh, we've accidentally copied the floor as well. Okay, switch back to copy mode. Take out the floor. We don't want the floor. And then back to paste again. And we want it right there. Okay, it didn't copy and paste the farmland. I should have guessed that it wouldn't do that. But never mind. Hope it lives happy in heaven if you're religious. I'm not religious, Crimson Shadow, personally, but thank you. Okay, dirt round here. Then we just need the seeds, really, to plant all this. We do actually need potatoes. We don't have any potatoes. And potatoes is what I was going to use for the sugar, for the biodiesel. So we will need to go and get some of those from somewhere before this actually works. Oh, it didn't copy the harvesters either. That's weird. Maybe because there's nothing for them to be placed on. Okay, there we go. We can set that one turning. So these are very, very basic radial farms. You've seen how the pumpkin farm works. These basically do the exact same thing. They turn around, they harvest whatever's under them as they go. We're going to have one for wheat and one for potatoes. And both of these are going to feed down into our... I just almost died again. Both of these are going to feed down into our biodiesel plant. I need to stop with the almost dying today. It's happened a few times. Oh, we haven't even glued this. Oh, there we go. What's going on here? Why is this... Okay, there we go. Now that's glued. God, this has been needlessly overcomplicated. I want to try and sync them up, though. I want them to spin in sync with each other. Or actually, we could have them so that they're exact opposite to each other. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. So there's our 2 radial crop farms. Now we just need to get the actual crop to go in them. And we can go and sleep at the same time as well, because it's getting dark. Hey, Bennett, how you doing? Oh, that is our 2nd death of the day. Fuck this. I've managed to not die for 8 episodes straight, and now it's happened twice. And also, it takes my goggles off every time I die for some reason. My engineering goggles. Weird. Hey girl, what's up with your voice? Testosterone, Zach. 25 years of it. Well, not 25 years. When do you start puberty? Like 12? 10 years of it. 15 years of it. Some amount of time. Less than 26. I don't think I'll put the buckets in my bag. We may need them again. Sticks and dirt can go away. So now we just need the seeds. Or actually, maybe we should build the generator next. No, actually. What I will build next is the chutes. We'll need a couple more chutes as well. But we need chutes to connect the machinery, to connect the farms to the machinery below. So up there you can see, we forgot to put the one in on that side, but up there you can see the storage interface. We need a chute to run from there down to here, which is where it feeds down into the machinery downstairs. So the way we're going to do that is... I'm not sure. Before we do anything, let me go and put that storage interface that I forgot to put in up there. Okay, the water's there. Interface there. Now it needs to be the other way round. We can't actually reach it from this angle to turn it round. There we go. And then fill that back in. Okay, good. So now we need to connect that down to here via chutes. We'll need some more chutes for a start. Let's go and make some more of those. I'd say maybe twice as many as we've currently got. And I think it's it's 2 ingots, 2 plates and 1 ingot gets us 4 chutes. Okay, so 16 will get us a stack of chutes. That'll be more than enough for now. We need more cobblestone as well, really. But I don't really want to go mining for it. I mean, I suppose we could do a little bit. Just a couple of stacks, you know. Hello, cat. How are you doing? There we go. Oh, that gets us half a stack. Never mind, it's still enough, it's still enough. Did it hurt to cut? Hasn't been cut, won't be cut, James. Thank you for being the 1,000,000th person to ask me that question. Oh, I think we're going to block too high there. There we go. Now, how are we getting to here? Okay, I am going to go and mine a bit more cobblestone. Just a few stacks. Not enough to do the whole floor, because we don't have time for that. Especially not considering we've only done step 1 of our checklist. Let's just check the checklist, actually. So we built the radial crop farms. We still need to do the huge generators. Are you live tomorrow, says Captain Riley? I am, yes. I'll be playing Euro Truck tomorrow. Okay, let's just grab some of this. Are you on a mod, says Lucy? Yes, Lucy. We got about 100 mods in the mod pack that I'm using right now. Okay, that should do it. That should be enough for now. I think the building's a good size, actually. From this angle, it doesn't look too big. I think it's just the right size for our, you know, to fit in with the rest of the factory buildings. I like it. I'm happy with it. Okay, we got just under 3 stacks of this. That should get us a bit of the next floor done. Although we will need to wait around a little bit for it to actually be done. We could charge our building gadget a bit while we're here. Let's pop that there. Oh, we could. I guess we could start crafting the giant, the huge generators as well. So to make one huge generator, we need a block of brass, 2 brass sheets, a steam engine, and then the rest of it's pretty cheap stuff. So the most expensive stuff is the brass sheets and the brass and the steam engine. Brass specifically, so we need 6 blocks and 12 sheets. Each block is 9, so that's 54 plus 12, 66. Just over a stack of brass. How much brass do we have? 27. So we're going to need to make some more brass. Not a problem. We can make more brass. Brass, not brass, zinc. We need zinc. And we've already got plenty of copper. Although we may need some more. Oh, you can't turn copper back once it's been turned into a block. that's concerning. Have to make sure not to accidentally create copper that we don't need in that case. Okay, let's do... Well, if we do 32, that'll take us up to 59. Okay, let's do a bit more than that then. If we do 48, that'll take us up to 75. Yeah, that'll do. We can do 75. You in there, and then we need coal for the blaze burner. It would be nice to automate the blaze burners as well at some point, so we're not having to fuel them every time. But give him a bit of coal. That'll start mixing up some brass for us. Oh, we can use the stone cutter for this. Another thing that would be useful, I haven't put it on my checklist, but something that would be useful is to make a crafting upgrade for the backpack so we can craft anywhere. They're really cheap as well, actually. String, I mean, the upgrade base is probably the most expensive part of it. And we don't have any string, so scratch that idea. I suppose we could kill some spiders while it's dark. Okay, there we go. There's the brass. 6 blocks we need. And then 12 ingots. Or 12 plates, sorry. So you can go there. We'll go kill some spiders to get string. Hello, No Name. How are you doing? Oh, spider. I see one on the minimap. Okay, 2 more. I see another one. Don't you dare explode. How do you have a minimap? The minimap is a mod called Zero's minimap. That's Xaero. You can also make it a bit bigger by holding Z, and if you press M, it opens the big map. I'm good, just chilling with the dog outside. Nice one. Nice one, No Name. Hope you're having a good day. Nice day today. A little bit cooler as well, which I appreciate. The weather recently has been just a bit too much for me, but it's a bit cooler today, and it looks like we're going to have some rain tomorrow, so I actually really hope so. I got it on PS5, no idea why I wanted to try it, but I've not got a minimap. No, you won't be able to get the minimap on consoles, unfortunately. It's a Java-only mod. Okay, there's a creeper near my bed. I'm going to have to get out the emergency bed and sleep in here. Oh, I've got an arrow in my crotch. Ow. Oh, never mind. It's a bit lower down. It's in my knee. I've took an arrow to the knee, as it were. Your world looks good. Thank you, Holmesy. Then we need leather and ingots. I think we got leather. We do. So that will make us an upgrade base. Then a crafting table and a chest. And there we go. We got a crafting upgrade for the backpack, which means we can now craft anywhere. We've got a full crafting table in our backpack.
Narrate. Diamond backpack.
Off, narrator.
Game menu. Narrator. Off.
Ignore the narrator. I accidentally turned the narrator on. What I was trying to say is we can now craft directly from our backpack. We don't need a crafting table to craft anymore. It's going to make it a lot easier when we need to craft on the fly. We're not going to be coming all the way back to our base just to get to a crafting table. So that's handy. Hello, Scotty. How are you doing? Your world looks good. Thanks, Holmesy. When are you doing Farming Sim? Next Farming Sim stream's on Friday, no name. What backpack is that? I just downloaded that mod. This is the Diamond backpack, Lucas. It's the second largest. You can get the Netherite backpack, which is even larger, but I don't have any Netherite yet. And also, I think this one's more than big enough, you know? Okay, now we need to make 6 steam engines, which means we may not have enough copper. But we'll see. Oh, and we need gold plates as well. We need 6 of those. We got some of those in our backpack. Should be called Frenzy Friday Farm Sim. It is quite a hectic stream usually. Yeah, definitely. Why is there a bed on there? Okay. Strange. Oh, then we need casings. Wait. No, we need copper, andesite, and gold sheets. Okay, there's our steam engines. So we got 6 of those. We got the brass. Then we need 12 fluid pipes and 6 flint and steel as well. Okay, we might need a bit more flint. There's the flint and steel. Andesite we've got. Pipes are in my bag. We got everything we need. Let's make these giant diesel engines. Or huge diesel engines, to use the correct name. Setup, says Archie. If you want to know about my setup, Archie, check out my second pinned video. It'll tell you everything you need to know about my specs and where I got everything from. But to give you a rough idea, I've got an Intel i5 processor, RTX 2070, 8GB GPU, and 32GB of RAM. And now we have the huge diesel generators. Let's go and take a look at how these things are going to look inside the factory. I'm going to put them here next to the diesel tank so that we can pump the biodiesel straight into them. We should have made more girders, actually, because I was going to put them on top of girders. I was going to put 3 here and then 3 there, like this. Not there. There. Not there. There. And then if we connect... if you put a shaft down the middle, they'll automatically connect to it. There you go. You can see them connecting to it there. And you can see that these are actually the pistons on either side. So this is quite a lot bigger than... Well, this is a regular diesel engine. And this is our giant diesel engine that we've just built. So quite a size difference. This is going to give us quite a lot of power, which we are going to need. We're going to need a lot of power to get this base working at full capacity. So again, it's one of those situations where I'd rather go overkill than underkill. You know, I'd rather have an overpowered base than an underpowered base. I do want a stressometer though, so we can see exactly how much power this is producing once we get it working. So stressometer. Casing and a compass, that's cheap. And then we need more girders as well. We'll make some of those real quick. Casing. There's stressometer. There we go. And then, how many girders should we make? We are running low on iron, so I don't want to make too many girders and waste all of our iron. I think this will be enough. We've got pumps, good. We've got shafts, we got gears. I think we got everything we need to hook the generator up to the diesel generation plant. There's our girders. Oh, is the building gadget charged, by the way? Yeah, nice one. Okay, that's going to go right there. And when the generator's working, that's going to tell us how many stress units it produces. I think maybe some nice decals as well to cover up the holes on the end of the machine. Because I think these don't actually have any function. But I don't like the side texture having like a big hole on it that looks like it's for a pipe connection. So if we'll put some decals over those. Always enjoy Minecraft Mondays. Thank you, Dagger. Me too. I know I've said it before, but this is my favourite series that I do. I know it's probably the least viewed series that I do when you compare it to like Euro Truck and Farming Sim, but this is the one that I enjoy playing the most by far. Oh, I know what to do. If we line this pump up with that pump there, turn these upside down so that they're pumping downwards. If we put some cogs along here, yeah, there we go. Okay. So now this these two pumps here are going to draw power from this pump here. So that's all nicely connected. And then if we also connect here... Oh, we got the perfect amount as well. If we connect that up to there, that means that then this is now going to be the central power shaft. So all the power to the base is going to come from here. Any other connections will connect up to here. There we go. This is going to be good. I'm really looking forward to seeing this in action. Oh, we didn't connect up the pipes at the top, though. We might need a few more pipes as well, actually. It looks like we're a little bit short on pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not that short. We're only like 2 or 3 short, so we'll not make too many more. Especially since we're running low on copper now, but we will need a few more just to close that gap. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. If I can find my bed. There we go. Really need to put this indoors. When's Euro Truck? Tomorrow, no name. Okay, there we go. That should be enough now. We're actually very close to seeing the machine working under its own power. This is quite exciting, actually. I know it doesn't seem like much, but we're about to see this machine actually working and producing biodiesel. We did a little bit of a test run. We've got 11 buckets already because we did a bit of a test run the other week. But it's going to be completely self-sufficient this time. Once this is up and running, this machine will produce biodiesel indefinitely. We will have an infinite supply of biodiesel. Which is very good, because we're going to need it. We're going to need quite a lot to power all of our machines around our various bases. Okay, I'm going to actually sever this pipe connection for now. In fact, no, I'll put a pump there. Because that's going to pump upstairs to be loaded onto the train. But I'm not sure if... I'll leave it severed for now. How is it an infinite amount of biodiesel? Can you explain, says Lucas. Yes, so up on the roof, Lucas, we have two crop farms. So biodiesel is made with ethanol and seed oil. Seed oil's made by pressing seeds, and ethanol's made by fermenting sugar-rich crops in a fermenter. So literally all we need is a potato farm and a wheat farm, and that gives us all the ingredients we need to produce biodiesel. And then obviously the biodiesel is going to be fed into the generator to power the machine, so it's going to feed itself and be entirely self-sufficient. Those are the crop farms up there, by the way. No farming sim today. KD contracting. Next stream will be Friday. Right. Now I understand what even is this build. Nice one, Lucas. Yeah, sorry if I should have maybe explained earlier in the stream, because it's if it's your first time watching and you're not sure what's going on, it can be a bit daunting. There's a lot of machines here doing a lot of different things. Okay, there we go. Now switch to paste. Over the other side. Try not to trample on the crops because we don't have any. We don't have a hoe with us right now. There we go. 2. And 1 more for luck. 3. There we go. I'm happy with that. We obviously the rest of the ceiling will be finished, but not today because we actually need the rest of this for the next floor down. So let's head down. How much did it cost to buy all this? Says Finley. My entire setup, Finley, was about £2,000. There is a lot of stuff that you can't see off camera over here, like my steering wheel and stuff like that. But yeah, about £2,000 for the whole thing. The PC itself was £1,000, and then another 1,000 for everything else: monitors, you know, keyboard, mouse, headphones, controllers, all that sort of stuff. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing? Okay, the next floor is going to be here. Good. What about you? I'm fine, thank you, Daniel. How have you been? This is just a load of cheats, says Max. I always love it when people come along and comment shit like this on modded Minecraft streams, because it's so ridiculous. Like, these are the kind of people who think that any mod is automatically cheating, even though most of the mods that I'm using actually make the game harder because they add more complicated stuff for you to do. Hi, Stanley. How are you doing? Creative is cheating, but mods aren't. They make the game more enjoyable. Exactly, Draydog. I get some mods are a bit cheaty. Personally, I don't think it's even possible to cheat in a single-player game. You know, but there are some mods that are like, oh, you just place this down and it gives you infinite iron or something. I think stuff like that is a little bit cheaty, but most of the mods that I'm using, like I say, most of the mods that I'm using make the game harder, if anything, because they add in way more crafting recipes, way more stuff that you have to build. Like, if it was really cheating, it wouldn't have taken me 13 episodes just to build all of this lot. Like, I would have built it all on the first day if it was cheating, right? Exactly, I'm playing modded Minecraft right now. I made a mod pack with 220 mods, and it's so enjoyable. Nice one, Lucas. I do love a nice big mod pack with plenty of stuff to be getting stuck into. I'm good, you. I remember watching you from the start of your TikTok live streaming. Thank you, Stanley. That's very kind of you. Really ain't, mate. You legit just spawning in strips of stone, like, just don't be lazy, is all I'm saying. I'm assuming you're referring to the copy-paste gadget here. Literally all it does is copy and paste. It doesn't produce infinite stone out of thin air. Like, if you want to copy 64 blocks of stone, you have to have 64 blocks of stone in your inventory to paste. The only way that it's cheating is that it lets you place the blocks slightly quicker than if you did it by hand. It's not cheating at all. It's not... I'm not just pressing a button and placing a million blocks of stone out of thin air. You do actually have to have the blocks in your inventory to be able to place them. I've muted. Thanks, Catman Charlie. Honestly, it's just exhausting arguing with people like that. Like I say, I think some people just think that every single mod is automatically cheating, even if it's a mod that is not cheating in any way. And I just don't understand the logic. I hope that was okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Charlie. To be fair, is creative really 100% cheating? Exactly, Draydog. That's my logic. I think in a single-player game, you cannot cheat. You can't cheat in a single-player game. Because to me, cheating is getting an advantage over another player. You can cheat in multiplayer games, but can you really cheat in a sandbox game? Like, literally the whole point of the game is to just be creative and build stuff. How is it even possible to cheat in a game like that? It's like saying that digital art's cheating, which a lot of people do, by the way, but it's like saying that digital art's cheating because you're not actually buying the paint, you just automatically have an infinite amount of whatever colour you're using. That's the same logic that's being applied here. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How much did it cost for all the mods, says Finley? The mods are all free, Finley. All of the mods that I use are freely available on CurseForge. How can you walk on water? Says user 64929. I have got some special boots. I've got the Aqua Dashers, which are from the Artifacts mods. They let you sprint on water. You can't walk on water, but you can sprint. As soon as you stop sprinting, you fall in. But pretty cool. Do you play today, ETS and Farming Sim? Not today. Farming Sim... Euro Truck is tomorrow and Farming Sim's on Friday. That's cool. Thank you, user 6449. Okay, stone bricks again. Are you playing on computer? I am, Finley, yes, this is PC. Oh, it's done. There we go. Oh, we should have made some more ladders for this, for in here. We got 9, which is almost enough. Hey Saul, do you remember me? I changed my name, used to be Chance Pup. Oh, hi, Matty. How you doing? Okay, here we go. Just to prove to people, just to prove a point. I don't need to prove a point, but I'm going to prove a point anyway. If you look at how many stone bricks I've got in my hotbar, you will see that as soon as I paste these blocks here, the stone bricks in my hotbar disappear because I'm using the blocks that I've already collected. It's not just magicking them out of thin air. Thanks for following Ruby and Matt Boyle, by the way. Do you stream for a living, or are you at school or something? I don't stream for a living, Lucas. No, I don't make enough money to do this for a living. It would be great. It would be great if I actually made enough money to make this my main thing. And not just the streaming, but the videos as well, because if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that I do put quite a lot of time and effort into my videos. But no, I don't make enough off of this to live off. Oh, we're literally 3 blocks short. I'm gonna have to go and get 3 blocks just to fill that gap, aren't I? Oh shit. Oh, no, don't destroy the wall. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. I've got some gravel. I can use the gravel. Do you have any mods that help you with mining? Because I hate mining. I mean, my best suggestion would just be to get enchanted tools. Like, it just makes it a bit faster. Like this, I've got a diamond pickaxe here with efficiency and unbreaking. It does make mining a lot faster, and it lasts a lot longer. It's not perfect, but it's a start, you know. Oh, I could take some stone bricks from this ruin here. I mean, it's going to have to be taken down eventually, so... Oh, we need 4! We need 4 blocks, not 3. Go and get 1 more. There we go. I was curious because in my mod pack I have a mod that adds a mining machine and I love it. Oh, I do have something a little bit similar to that. I've got the mining drill, which can get you which can infinitely mine ore blocks, but it won't work for... Like, you can't mine everything with it. You have to put it on, like, an ore deposit, and it'll mine that specific ore. Looking lovely, your world soul. Thank you, Matty. I need to go back up again, because I've forgotten something. Oh, I don't have enough... I'm really not on the ball today, am I? Right. We need to connect this up. We need to... Oh, there's a spider up there. We need to connect these chutes before we go back downstairs. So I'm going to do it like this. And then... Oh, shit. I can't quite reach. If we've done this right, this should connect up perfectly. It doesn't. Okay. Move it down a block. Get the wrench. Yeah, if we put it here instead, maybe. Not there. There. Why does that still not line up? I must have measured this wrong. I must have. Oh, can I not go diagonally downwards? I can only go diagonally upwards. Okay, well, it's going to have to be another block lower. Oh, hang on. I know what we can do. Let's just move the hole. Yeah, okay. We'll move the hole. And then we can... You'll see. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Oh, see, now we're too low. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, nearly. One block higher. We got this, we got this. No. It doesn't help that these are really tricky to place. It's really hard to get them in just the right spot so that they connect the way you want them to. There we go. Okay. We figured it out. So then we do the same on this side. Right, then we can have a little window here so you can see the items as they go down. They're going to be merged into one. And then here... Downstairs, right, this is where we need to do the diagonal. Because that now needs to line up with this. But that's easy enough to do. Holy Mod says clipped Biage. Yes, we're playing with about 100 mods. Okay, let's do this, and then... Let's go this way, and see... Okay, I think we'll do the same as we did upstairs, which is to have 4, and then go across. There we go. No, there. Come on. Oh, these are so hard to place. It's really annoying me. Okay. That's connected. And it's also connected down there. I want it to fit flush, though. So this is what we'll do. We'll bring this up 2 more blocks. If I can get close enough. Why can I not get close enough? Am I too high? There we go. And then across here. There we go. That fits flush with the ceiling now. You did say it, Lucas. You did. Oh! Oh! Okay, I accidentally punched a hole through to the bottom floor. But you can, as you can see, the pipe is now connected all the way from the roof right down to the basement. What's this you're building? I know it's factory, but what type, says Matty Boy. This is our biodiesel generator. So once it's up and running, it's going to produce biodiesel from ethanol and seed oil. Basically, we just need to feed potatoes and wheat into it, and it will make biodiesel. Trashing the place already when you haven't even completed it. I know, Dre Dog, I'm butterfingers, you know. Punching holes in the floor. All that kind of shit. There we go. Can we have a window in this? Oh, we can have 2 windows in this. Look at that. Ooh, very nice. I don't know if I want it there, though. I think it'd look better. I think it'd look cooler if that was at the bottom. And then we had the tall bit on top. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just because I hate myself and I hate you and I want to see you suffer and watch me do this over and over again till it's perfect. This is going to look better, though. Trust me. Trust me. This will look better. Is that create? It is indeed. It is create, yes. The reason it's going to look better is because I'm going to put a girder under here. Watch this, watch this. Look at that. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's good. I love that. I think that looks really cool. I just like the fact that the girder is holding it up like that. Don't forget, we are going to have a frame of girders inside here as well for the ceiling. And on the top floor too. It'll look a lot nicer once the rest of the building around it is actually complete. Hello everyone, how are you doing, Strawberry Plant? What time's Farm Sim Friday? 3 PM it normally starts, Matty. Okay, I'm going to keep it like that for now. Like I say, once the top girders are back in, we might change it, but that's how it's going to be for now. And with that, it's all connected up, so we are actually ready to start producing plant oil now. All we need is to get some potatoes and seeds and plant them upstairs, and that's it. It's going to start working. One small problem, though, we will actually need to fuel these diesel generators to kickstart it. I think... Oh, we do... Thankfully, we do have 1 canister of biodiesel left. So we're going to use this to kickstart the machine. And then once the machine's working, it'll power itself from the biodiesel that it makes, if that makes sense. So I think... Best place to start would be... Okay, I've got an idea. Forgot to give you a follow last time I was live. No worries, Strawberry Plant. Thank you for following. Right, before I hook it up, let's go and get the vegetables to actually plant on the farm. So we're going to need seeds for the wheat, which we don't actually have any of. We got no regular old seeds at all, so we're going to need some of those. And we're going to need some potatoes. Let's head over to the nearest village and see if we can rustle some up. Thanks for following Ananske Official. Okay, I see wheat already. I think I recall there not being any potatoes here, though. Oh god, that's a pathetic amount of wheat seeds as well, actually. We're going to need so much of these. Take bone meal. Good idea, Lucas. We can whip some up real quick with bone meal. We need a potato as well, though. Where are we going to find a potato? I mean, we could check one of the other villages. Croarkark? Do you all have potatoes here? Hello. Oh, that's wheat. Well, I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, never mind. That's beetroot. You can keep your beetroot. Don't want your beetroot. Don't zombies drop potatoes sometimes? They do, but they're quite rare, strawberry plant. What the fuck was that flying thing? Oh, that's a tarantula hawk. They're pretty cool. Where is it? Where's it gone? There it is. It's like a giant moth, basically. I like them. You can actually you can harvest their wings and use them to upgrade your elytra to make a more fancy-looking elytra, which is pretty cool. Is that the only crop farm in this entire village? That's useless. Okay, is there another village that we can go to? No, those are the only two villages we've actually visited before. There is one down there, but we're going to have to walk there because it doesn't have a waystone. In fact... Oh, I was going to say we have a waystone in our inventory, but we don't. We could have placed one there. We got one back at the farm. Okay. Let's head home. Let's get a waystone. A sandy waystone, because it's a desert village. And then we'll place that at this next village, because it doesn't have one. Croarkark. Oh, hello, camel. We should get a camel. Why we don't have a camel yet? We don't have any rideable animals yet, actually. Thanks for following LouisAct987. Oh my god, that was quite close. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to get struck by lightning. My waystones have to be renamed Village 1, 2, etc. because I forget which one is which. Honestly, I feel you, Lucas. I feel you. Fortunately, this is only going to be the third village that we've got so far, so it's not too many to remember, but I think once we got a few more villages discovered, we will have to do some renaming. Oh, there's a regular village over there as well. So this village is from Structory. But there is a vanilla village over in the distance as well. That's an alligator. Oh, he's coming for me. He's coming for me. It's a crocodile. It's a crocodile. Okay, just run. He's lost interest. Okay. Hello. Do you fine folks have potatoes, please? Whoa. Ah. Oh! Oh, there's a pillager outpost. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. A pillager outpost has generated inside the village. That's cool. I've never seen that before. Okay, there's an iron golem here. Can you deal with that, please? Because I don't want any of that mess. I'll leave that for you to handle. Oh, that was a camel. Ugh, I don't like the sound of it. Oh, are you raw pork chops? just there on the stove, on the campfire. We'll have some of those when they're grown. Do you have... Where are the crops? Where are the potatoes? Potatoes! Yes! Okay, we only need... That's enough. That's all we need to kickstart our potato farm. So let's place down a waystone. Where shall we put it? Where's the center of the village, would you say? Let's put it here. We'll call it Pillager Village because there's a pillager outpost and a village in the same area, in the same spot. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Get the hell away! Come on, play the game. I was about to be so pissed off. 6 PM finish today, says Charlie. I think so, Charlie. We'll see how we go, but it's looking like we've done pretty much everything that we were going to do today. We're not going to get time. We're not going to get time for the tree farm or the track production line, so we'll move those to next week. But as long as we can get the biodiesel generator working before the end of the stream, I think we should be able to finish on time. It looks like it might actually be about to rain in real life, which is big if true, because it hasn't rained for so long. I really hope we do get some. Okay. Bone meal we need now. Where are you from? In my country it's already 6 PM. I'm in the UK, Lucas, so it's currently 20 past 5 here. There we go, get some bone meal. We can use this to kickstart the machine a little bit as well, because you need bone meal for ethanol. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to place wheat on this side. I don't want the harvester to take any of it. Okay, 41. How many would we actually need to fill the whole thing? 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 40, 44... 88. Okay, so we're a bit short. And we need to get the same with potatoes as well. So let's not neglect the potatoes. Let's make sure that we actually have enough potatoes for this as well. I mean, technically we don't need to fill it to full capacity right away, as long as we got enough to kickstart the machine. But it would be nice if we had enough for the whole thing, you know? Okay, 54 and 41 seeds. Let's get a few more seeds so we've got an even amount of both. Oh, for... Shit. There's your oh shit moment, Draydog. I now have to go all the way down to the storage vault because I don't have a hoe in my inventory. Okay, one moment, everybody, one moment. Hey Queen, hope you're all good. I am Lucy, how are you doing today? Will you not need the places to put the seeds down? You don't, actually, Anenska official. I thought you did as well, but it turns out you don't actually need that. Or at least when I built it in my testing world, you didn't need that. If not, we can always modify it and add them in. But yeah, I tested it out on my testing world, and it didn't actually need those. It didn't actually need deployers to plant the seeds back down, so... We'll see if that's the case on this world as well. It might have just been some weird setting that I had activated on that world, but we'll find out. We'll find out one way or the other. Okay, there we go. Right, seeds. I think I jinxed it, says Draydog. I think you might have, Draydog, yeah. I'm sorry to say, I think you did jinx the stream a little bit. But you know, there has to be at least one oh shit moment in the stream, you know, or it wouldn't be an Ashbridge Industries live stream, right? Okay, let's go for a full stack. Come on, let's go for a full stack of each. There we go, we got a stack of potatoes. And we got a stack of wheat seeds. Perfect, exactly one stack of each. We now have enough to get these machines going. The only thing we still need to do is hook up the generator downstairs to start processing the fuel. Okay, so... should we plant the seeds now, or should we put the... We'll hook up the generator first, and then we'll plant the seeds. We'll hook up the generator, we'll come upstairs to plant the seeds, then we'll go back down again to switch the generator on. That's the plan. That's the strat. It's nearly 5:30, so you did pretty well till now. Honestly, yeah, it's... we managed to last till quite late in the stream, haven't we? How am I looking, by the way? Because the light has changed. Hold on, let me just... If I'm looking a little bit pale right now, it's because the light outside has gotten a lot darker. So I've only got my glaring front light, my glaring LED just above my monitor. There we go. Okay, that'll have to do. So, yeah, sorry if I look a bit more pale than usual. Which is already pretty pale, to be honest. Anyway, back to it. Did you get any rain where you are? Not yet, Draydog. There is some forecast tonight, though, so fingers crossed. We could do with some. Okay, so I'm going to need a hand crank, which we have back at the base, and then the canister... Yeah, literally, if we just put the canister there, break this cogwheel, and then put in a hand crank. That's all we need to get this working. Any updates on the spider hunt? Not yet, Draydog. I think I'm going to shoot them an email, the spider shop, where I normally buy my spiders from, because they still haven't had the spider that I'm interested in stock for a while. So I might just shoot them an email and say, look, I've got my eye out for a Phidippus Morpheus. Can you let me know when they're in stock? Because that's the one that I really want. They do have a couple of jumping spiders in stock at the minute. They've got Phidippus ardens and Phidippus, I think it's called Araeus or something like that. And I think they've got Phidippus Odax as well. But yeah, what I really want Phidippus Morpheus. So I might, like I say, I might just email them and say, you know, can you let me know when you've got these available? Because that's the species that I'm after right now. Okay, here we go. It's moment of truth time. There's always got to be one big moment in these Minecraft streams where we get a machine working. And this is it. Are you ready to see the machine in action? I'm gonna go and plant the seeds right now. How big are you making the place? I swear it's got bigger since last week. It's definitely gotten taller. We've got 3 stories now. So it's quite a big building. But we are going to need that space for some of the future projects that we're going to work on. Okay, here we go. So we won't have quite enough to cover the whole thing. There we go. But we should have mostly enough. We should only be a few short. There we go. We're only 4 short. So actually we only needed 66. I don't know where I got 88 from. We only needed 66. In fact, if we had a little bit more bone meal, we could have gotten the amount that we needed. But never mind. Never mind. Same again with the seeds. I'm really hoping this all works as intended, by the way. It might take them a while to grow, though, because I don't remember what I've set the random tick speed as. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember what the random tick speed's set to. I think it's I think I set it to 5, so it is slightly higher than default. So the crops will grow a little bit quicker than they normally would, but not massively. Hi, have a great stream. Thank you, R3 or is it Rain? Is that pronounced Rain? Thank you. Hello, Peugeot. How are you doing? Okay. But the machine is ready. So if we hang around here... Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. While we're waiting, let's go and make a few more girders. You'll see why. The reason will become apparent. Let's use... Let's save a 1/4 stack. I've just got to Poland yesterday and wrecked my car. Thankfully, not the Peugeot. Well, thank God, not the Peugeot. Damn. Sorry about that. Is it like completely like written off? It was a 22 Q3, but I decided to weld it. Oh, dear. What are you drinking, says Callum. I'm back on the Monster today. Original Monster. Haven't had one for a while. What mods are you using for the industrial stuff? This is called Create. Strawberry plant. All of the machinery and stuff like that you see is all from the Create mod, which I highly recommend if you're interested in like the mechanical side of Minecraft. If you played with like industrial craft and stuff like that back in the day, you should definitely consider Create. Oh, piss off, baby. Fucking baby zombie. There's 2 of them! Why are they... Right. I swear to God, these guys... They always come in, like, 3s. I bet there's another one somewhere. Right, can I go to sleep now, please? Do you have to pay for mods? No, Kyle. All the mods are free. They're all from CurseForge, which is freely available. You don't have to pay for any of it. Can you get them on Xbox, though, or PC only? They're PC only, unfortunately, Kyle. Oh, actually, let's go from the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, there. Okay, there we go. So I'm not going to place all of the girders on this floor because we don't have enough, but I'm just going to place a little bit of the girder frame so that we can build the chute around it the way that we actually want it. Not there. There we go. Do you play online Minecraft like Bed Wars and Bridge? I don't, Daniel. No, I don't really enjoy multiplayer Minecraft all that much. Sometimes we'll have a server with a few friends, but I don't really play on like big online servers, like public servers. Can you get any Red Dwarf related mods, says Draydog. I don't think so, Draydog. I haven't seen any Red Dwarf related mods floating around. Which is a shame, because it would be really cool. Especially with Ad Astra, we've got the space mod. It would be cool if there was some sort of Red Dwarf extension to that, or something along those lines. Okay. Now we are going to move this chute again. Oh, the potatoes. Oh, stuff's coming down. Oh my god. Okay, right. We need to get this back in place quick because we need to actually head down there and power on the machine now. We can go one block higher with that. If you're still here, Lucas, we're going back to the original design now with the chutes at the top. Now that we got the girders in, it just makes more sense to be this way around. There we go. Oh, we need a casing as well. Do we have an industrial iron casing? We don't. Let me just go and grab one. There we go, that looks good. So that chute there is carrying the potatoes and the wheat from the farms on the roof all the way down to the basement, where they get fed into the biodiesel generator. And hopefully, if we go up there, I just want to make absolutely sure that the machines are restocking themselves, that the radial farms are replanting. Yeah, the potato farm's definitely been replanting because we've had quite a few potatoes go down. I think if it will replant if there's already seeds on that spot. So this one won't plant any seeds here, but if there were already some seeds here, it will replant them, if that makes sense. So once the whole thing's covered and there's seeds in every spot, it will indefinitely reseed them. Okay, take these in there. Let's do this. Let's hook this up. Let's see the machine in action. Finally, at long last, you've waited. You've waited the whole live stream for this moment. It's about to happen. Don't go away. Okay, we need industrial iron. We don't have any industrial. Why do we not have any industrial iron? What a great time to not have any industrial iron. You know what? Right, okay, okay. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some. We are shockingly low on iron right now, but... Oh, we don't have... Why do we not have coal either? We do have coal. Yeah, we're shockingly low on iron right now, but once the generator's working, we'll have as much iron as we could possibly need. Just don't worry about getting any more iron. Okay, oh wait, shit, no, hang on. We need to do this one ingot at a time, I forgot, because if you don't do it one ingot at a time, it does that. Okay, there we go. Now we make that into a block of industrial iron, and we can use this the same way that you'd use a casing to cover gaps in the pipe. We're going to put one here, which will hide the gap in the floor there, and then we're also going to put one... In fact, we don't need to put one upstairs yet, but we will put one upstairs to seal that gap as well. Let's just get this working. Come on. We've waited long enough. I've kept you in suspense long enough. Let's actually see the goddamn machine do its job, right? It's happening right now. Right this very instant. We're going to hook it up. We're going to make it work. Okay, potatoes are in there. Bone meal's in there. No seeds have been through yet because the machine's not actually running. But as soon as we turn this crank... As soon as we turn this crank right here, it's all systems go. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. That's not doing anything because the canister's not in the right spot. Okay, sorry for the anticlimax there. 1 second. The canister actually needs to be there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. It's working. It's working. And go. Oh, wait. Hang on. Don't go away. Don't go away. Yes! There we go. Ta-da! Look at it go. Look at it go. All the cogs are turning. All the machines are working. We're producing ethanol. We're producing plant oil. We're mixing biodiesel. We got biodiesel! Look at that. Okay, and now this machine will... Any extra biodiesel will refuel the generator here. This is it. This is going to work forever now. This will never stop working as long as the crop farms keep producing potatoes and wheat. Look at this! You can just hear all the machines working. You can hear the pressers going. You can hear the composters working. You can see, well, you will see in a minute the dials moving on the potato harvester there. Let's put this extra wheat in here. Can't reach. Okay, never mind. There it goes. I can't believe this is actually working. Okay, next thing we need to do then, I'm going to grab this canister. And I'm going to put it here, which will pump all of that into there. Give us a little bit of extra. There we go. And look at the stress units. Or don't, because I can't see them. What? Oh, fuck off. Bad time. Bad time. There we go. You can see we're producing 61,000 stress units, and we've got 49,000 to spare. Haven't played, is this a mod or the base game? This is a mod called Create STFC. Do you expect me to call you girl? I don't expect you to call me anything, DR Fizz. I'd prefer you to call me woman, because I'm not a girl, I am an adult. But you can call me whatever you damn well please. I really couldn't care less. Okay, we got a bit of spare wheat, so we can go and feed that back in at the top and see if that helps us a little bit. I think the problem is, it's going to take a while for us to start producing enough bone meal to produce the ethanol. So we can just go and see if there's any other bits and pieces that we can just throw into the composter to give us a bit of a head start with the bone meal. Loving Moss Valley on FS25. Thank you, No Name. It's a good series. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far as well. Okay, we can plant these flowers. We don't need those. We're not going to eat the green tea leaves. I mean, we can compost these because we're not gonna need those. Pumpkin seeds we don't need. We can compost those. We can compost the oak saplings. We'll keep cocoa beans, coffee beans. Yeah, we'll keep those. Straw can be composted. Gossypium, that can be composted. Jungle saplings, yeah, they can go. Birch saplings can go. Grass can go. Poppies can go. Fern, that can go. Red tulip. Wheat. I think that'll do, to be honest. Just put those back in. We'll not do the dandelions and roses. We might poppies. We might need some of the after we've done. You staying on this after you go off live? Says Charlie. Probably not today, Charlie. We've done quite a lot today, so I'm probably gonna just call it a day after this. I do want to head down, though, and what we're going to do is we're just going to dump all of these into the composters, and that will jumpstart the bone meal production, which will then allow the ethanol production to increase as well. Because you can see right now, only this ethanol generator is actually working. There are a couple of potatoes into this one. There is a slight problem, which is the fermenters, for some reason, they can hold like 1,000 potatoes. Which means this one isn't going to fill up until this one has 1,000 potatoes in it. And unfortunately, we don't really have the space to build a belt balancer to fix that. So for now, the machine's not going to be operating at full capacity until we've produced a lot of potatoes. But eventually, we will get there. So I'm going to put some wheat in there, some tea leaves in there, some birch saplings in there. There we go, you can hear the composters working. These will start filling up with bone meal now, which is what we want. You got any more Lego models to build, says Draydog? I do, Draydog, yes, I'll show you in just a moment, actually. I got some new Lego the other day. I got 2 new sets. I'm still working on the Creeper review, by the way. That's hopefully going to be coming this week. It did end up getting delayed because I did the Lady Bower documentary instead. But that, like I say, I am working on on the Creeper review, and it should be coming very soon. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Okay, we're not got enough potatoes in that one, unfortunately. Like I say, it's not gonna start using that one until this one's completely full, which might take a while. But you can see there, we've now got 21 buckets and more being made. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is that the generators might use the diesel faster than the machine can produce it. Because if the generator uses it faster than we can produce it, then this whole machine is useless. Because the whole point of this is that it's producing diesel to power all of our machines. So if it only produces enough to power this one machine, then this whole thing's been a complete waste of time. But hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll produce excess. Hopefully this will gradually fill up over time, and the amount that this machine uses will be less than the amount it produces. We'll keep watching it for a second. Would I like to build all this stuff? Says Tori. Yes. Do I have the patience? Absolutely not. It does require a bit of patience, Tori. Yeah, a lot of trial and error to get this to work how it was intended to. Thanks for the heart me, by the way. But look at that. Look at the mixers working. I think this is my favourite part, just seeing the mixers randomly dipping down to mix up the fluids. It's really cool. Watch any second now. There it goes up. There we go. Just think when it's at full capacity though, when all of these are working. Like every single one of these will be working eventually. All of these fermenters will be working. All of the mixers will be working. This tank is going to be full to the brim with biodiesel. I'm really happy with what we've done today. I'm really genuinely so happy that we've finally got this working. It's completely self-sufficient. We do not have to even touch this. This is just going to keep working on its own forever. We have solved, ladies and gentlemen, the biodiesel problem. We have solved it forever. Now, the next problem is going to be what we address in the next live stream, which is getting the biodiesel from here to our mining drills, which are spread out all over the continent. If we look on the map... oh, they're upstairs. We're okay. If we look on the map, the iron mining drill, for example... We need to stand outside. The iron mining drill is over here. I can't... Why can't I see it? Did I... I've turned the waypoint off, that's why. Hold on. There we go. There's our iron mining drill. It's about 2,000 blocks away. So we need to figure out how to get the biodiesel from this factory 2,000 blocks in that direction to power the mining drill. And we're going to be doing it with trains, which means next time it's time to start building our railway network, which is very exciting. You know how much I love trains. I'm so fucking excited for this. I'm really excited to start building the railway. This floor here is going to be a train station, so we're going to have trains coming in. They're going to be loaded with biodiesel. They're going to go out to the factories. They're going to come back again and unload all the iron ore, and then that's going to get smelted here. I really can't wait to see when this is all fully operational. I'm so excited. So much cool stuff is really waiting to happen. I know I say it in every single one of these streams, but even though we're 13 episodes in, we've still barely scratched the surface of what this mod is capable of. There's still so much for us to do. I mean, look at this. Even here, we've still got space here to fit more machines, and that's before we even go upstairs and start putting machines on the top 2 floors as well. It's just big things are going to be happening. This, I think, is the first step towards proper mass production. Because now we've got mass production of biodiesel. That means we can mass produce all of the iron ore, zinc, copper, brass, all of that stuff. And then we can use that to craft railway tracks, precision mechanisms, brass casings, train casings. So this really was the first step to true mass production, which is Absolutely incredible. I'm so excited for what the future holds. I'm so excited for what's in store. Look at this. We've got almost 30 buckets worth of biodiesel right now, and it's still going. I could not be happier with how this has turned out today. Hey Queen, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Amy. Is this vanilla, says Kyle? No, this is modded, Kyle. So this is a mod pack called Create at Astra, which I put together myself. If you're a member of the Discord, you can download it in the Minecraft channel. And you can build all sorts of cool stuff like this machine right here, which is just absolutely incredible. Again, I'm just so happy with what we've achieved today. This has turned out exactly how I was hoping it would. I'm really, really happy with it. I mean, just look at it. It's brilliant. This is really bringing out the Factorio player in me. This is really putting me in the Factorio mood. We might have to do some more Factorio soon. It's been a while since I played Factorio, but this is doing all of this stuff is really putting me back in the Factorio mindset, you know. So who knows? Maybe there'll be more Factorio Thursday coming soon. But that's it for today. Honestly, we're finishing almost right on time. We've done everything we wanted. We've got this machine working. It's absolutely incredible. I could not be happier with the way this has turned out. So I'm going to end the Minecraft portion here. But as always, it's not quite 6 o'clock, so I will switch over to my big camera and do a bit of a sum up. So if you are here for the Minecraft, this is the end of the Minecraft portion of the stream. But if you want to stick around for the announcements and stuff like that at the end, then please do. I'm going to switch over to those right now. Okay, quick game. Right, just bear with me for a second. Okay. So, thanks everyone for joining. Hold on, let me just pop the chat back in. There we go. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been an incredible stream. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it today. I'm looking really pale right now. I'm very sorry. Let me turn the light down a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. I've really enjoyed today. It's been a great stream. We've got so much done in terms of the biodiesel production. Like I say, this has opened the door now for so much other stuff. Next week, we're going to finally focus on connecting up all of our mining drills with a railway network, which is really exciting stuff. I can't wait until there's trains whizzing about in all directions all over the base. It's going to be really, really exciting. So do join me next week for more Minecraft Monday. Do you do YouTube, says Ollie? I do, Ollie. I'm always live on YouTube at the same time as TikTok, so if you want to join me over on the YouTube stream, you can do that. But I only post basically everything that I post on TikTok. I also post on YouTube. Before we finish, Draydog was asking about any new additions to the Lego collection. I've actually got 2 new sets, the first of which I've already built, so I'll show you that right now. I have got this, which is a really cool little build. It's a marine chronometer, like a little timekeeper. Really cool. This was a Lego reward. I saved up my points to get it. I thought it was really cool. It kind of looks like a crafting table on the top. But yeah, really cool little thing there. So that's the marine chronometer. And then the other set, which I haven't built yet, I'll go and get it so that I can show you. There we go. The other set that I've got is the Lego Creator plane. I didn't really want this set, to be honest. I just needed to buy something so that I could use the reward points to get the marine chronometer. And I thought this set looked like a pretty cool little thing. It's got a little stand as well. You can see on the bottom corner there. It's got a little stand to display it. I thought it was a little cool thing. It was only like 15 quid, so, you know. But like I say, I only really bought this so that I could get enough reward points to get the marine chronometer, which is the set that I actually was wanting to get. But yeah, that's the newest 2 sets in the collection. I might have to do another Lego tour quite soon. I might have to do part 5 of the tour because we've got a couple more bits since the last video. But yeah, that's the 2 new sets that I got. How long does it take you to build the models, says Draydog? It depends on the size. This one here is only 178 pieces, so this is like a half an hour job, really. It's not going to take long to put something like that together. But something bigger, like some of the stuff on my shelf over there, you can just about see the Kingfisher. That was quite a bit bigger. That took me a couple of hours to do. But yeah, it just depends on the piece count, really. Anyway, that is where I'm going to end it for today. So as usual, thank you very much for joining. If you have enjoyed but you haven't already followed, then please do. We are so close to 7k. I'm really hoping we can get to 7k this week. There's only 115 to go. So if we can get 60 tomorrow for Euro Truck and then another 60 for Farming Sim on Friday, we could hit 7k this week. Please follow if you haven't already. Share the stream, share my videos, you know, tell your friends, invite people along. Please. If we can get to 7k this week, I would be so happy. So yeah, please do try and help me to make it happen this week. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. We're going to be playing Euro Truck Simulator. Then we're also going to be doing Farming Sim on Friday, so do join me for both of those. There is also going to be a Lego review video coming out later this week. I'm reviewing the Lego Minecraft Creeper here. The video is, I'd say, about 50% done. I need to record a bit more footage, but the audio's all done, the script's all done. So expect to see a review of this guy coming later this week. That's all I've got planned in terms of videos. And then, like I say, Euro Truck stream tomorrow and Farm Sim stream on Friday. I started playing Farm Sim again because of you. Nice one, Tori. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's, like I say, that's where I'm going to have to leave it. Please follow if you haven't already. If you want to support me on any of the places down here. Oh, there we go. It's mirrored, so it's really hard to point in the right spot. If you want to follow me on any of these socials, the links are in my bio. You can join the Discord if you want to keep up to date with when I go live and when I post videos, or if you just want to chat with me, you can follow me. You can join the Discord there. Follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky if you want to see what's going on over there. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to see the live streams and videos in landscape, where they are over on YouTube. And, of course, last but not least, if you would like to support me financially, right there in the middle is Patreon. Thank you to my current Patreon supporters, Kate, Sophie, Jess, and Danny. Very much appreciated. It only costs £1 a month. You get behind-the-scenes access, uncut footage, outtakes, early access videos, stuff like that. And you get a shout-out on stream. So for £1 a month, not a bad deal. Thanks again, Kate, Sophie, Jess, and Danny, for supporting me over there. That's going to be all from me for today, so please enjoy the rest of your Monday evening, and I will see you tomorrow for Euro Truck Simulator. That's it. Bye-bye, everyone. And thanks everyone over on YouTube as well. A wonderful stream as always. Apologies if I look a bit pale on the camera. The lighting has not been kind to me today. But thank you for joining anyway. I do hope you've enjoyed. And I will see you tomorrow for Trucking Tuesday. Bye-bye.